Hey, it's me again. It's John, the hairy beast of the Baker Street universe. Yes, I am the author. Yes, and I am hairy like crazy. That's because I haven't shaved in a couple months. My hair grows back really, really fast, which means I'm eating the right things. Ooh. Now, I wish my hair could stay black. Well, I could if I dye it like a lot of people do my age, but I'm just not into that. When I start getting out into public again, if I start getting out into public again, I'll probably just shave everything off. I might do that even if I'm not in public again. Depends on what I feel like. You know, one thing is true as you get older, you care less about what other people think about you, because the ego becomes more restrained. You start realizing you're not the center of the universe. You're not the most important person in the world. Even if you're the richest person in the world, you're not the most important person in the world. You're just another person with lots of money. But that's something that ego can't handle. And so it always blows it up into something bigger. I'm the best person in the world because I'm a great athlete. I'm the best person in the world because I'm the best lover. I'm the best person in the world because I'm taller. I'm the best person in the world because I'm evil. No, we're all the best person in the world as long as we hold ourselves to a higher standard of kindness to ourselves and kindness towards others. I had a teacher one time. His name was Gandhi, and he had this um, name for the kindness. It's called ahimsa, means kindness to all beings, and I believe in that. I've incorporated that into my Sherlock Holmes stories. I have a character that appears from time to time. I call him the monk. I don't give him any particular name, usually, and he lives in Pahalgam, India, in his own ashram. And by the way, which I went to at one time back in the early days, and I studied at the feet of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi and learned how to teach transcendental meditation. And so I based that character on him to some degree. And that monk taught Holmes when he was younger a lot of the good traits that he displays in the stories I write. And he also learned martial arts there, the Indian form of martial arts, and other forms. And he learned how to meditate. And a lot of that explains why Holmes is always so calm and collected in most situations. It takes an awful lot to rattle his cage. He does get rattled because he's human. He has emotions. He's just learned how to deal with them better than most. Because you're a meditator or you're a yogi or something, it doesn't mean you don't feel things. It just means you don't let them hang on. You don't act upon them as much as other people might. Anyway, moving on from that, Holmes has often used meditation in my stories to relax himself, maybe to go to sleep because he had many days of no sleep or stressed, and it helps him to relax. Sometimes he uses it to refine his thinking. He'll go into his meditation and with the things that he's trying to figure out, and they come to him. In many ways, that's how I've experienced with my writing. If I think about, let's say, Detective D, that's one of the characters I have a series of books about. If I think, let's see, how would Detective D in Victorian London, Chinatown act if he were suddenly faced with a Chinese werewolf with 4 arms? Oh my God, 4 arms! Jesus. It's hard enough dealing with a werewolf with 2 arms. I imagine even one arm would be a cage rattler. And those ideas just come. I don't sit there going, what can I think of? What can I think? It just comes. And I know a lot of that has to do with the fact that I was born with a big imagination, but also because the meditation has freed my mind to experience a lot more quickly what's around me and to digest it and to spill it out again in various creative ways. And I'm very grateful for that. And that's all of this session.